Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Farah. Welcome back. Absolutely crazy stuff here. We have a pack that popped up. I'm playing a Polarium game. Anyway, this is episode 1 of the beginners something. I haven't named the series yet, but it'll be a beginner account moving forward. It'll be completely free to play, so these packs are very, very wasted on me, Polarium. Once again, Polarium needs to allow people to turn those off because it's a lot. There's a lot of packs they want to sell you. Anyway, I do have all the stuff from the Call of the Arbiter, so I've got a bunch of 6-star gear here that's ready to go that I'll collect off camera. I don't need to waste time doing that. We've got auto battle replays. We've got energy here. We've got a bunch of energy here too. It is day 3. I'm level 3. It's day 3. If I can open this up. Yeah, day 3 here. It is day 2 of the Sun Wukong chase thing. And again, day 3 here of the new player rewards. And then this absolute beauty right here, this Mythical. So, if you guys didn't watch the previous video, I go in depth talking about her kit and how I have this account at all. I intended to make this like 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago. But I made the account and I couldn't use a starter code to get Deacon, which I was like, alright, I'll just reset the account, and then I had to wait 30 days, and then it didn't reset the account actually because of, I don't know, that's just how it worked out. So I got back on and it's a level 2 account, and I'm like, whatever, I'll just summon the mythical shard I get and then just ask them to reset the account, and I get a mythical, like, straight up. So, and she's nutty. She's absolutely insane. Both things, it's HP and support. All you need on her is just straight support HP stats, speed, HP, defense, resistance, and accuracy. Obviously, I have her very fast. Literally, it's a level 3 account, and the Mythical Champions just came out. She has a 25% speed lead in battles that makes up for Deacon not being in the team. Although Deacon does some interesting different things. She does do an attack bar push with increased attack and accuracy. This is insane. Blocks active skills on AoE and skill 1. That's nutty. And can ignore resistance on skills too. And then this one is pretty cool too. The other half, it does, a stone skin for herself. Absolutely nuts. Bunch of healing, taunting, AoE HP burn and leech is massive. And then does healing on herself and the ally with the lowest HP on the skill 1. I mean, this is really, really strong. There's a ton of healing. There's a ton of support, amazing debuffs. This can decrease speed of an attacker, and it can attack that can happen once per hit. So if it hits once and then for some reason this didn't put a decreased speed on the attacker, I guess you could get hit twice and maybe it would. This doesn't completely make sense to me, but she also decreases damage allies are taking by 20%, and this champion takes it instead. She's a ton of healing, built-in ally protection, great debuffs. She's really, really strong, so super excited to be starting this account with her. We haven't even opened up tournaments and events yet, so we're gonna just go through. We haven't unlocked the tavern yet either. I have a mega barrel, I think that's what they're called. You get it from one of these, enabling notifications or the Polarium ID or changing your username. You get a mega barrel, so I will have her level 60 the moment I get to level 6 and open the tavern up. So we're just going to go through here and show this a little bit. I'm going to be cutting in and out a lot. So yeah, there is that. I'll probably make him too. He's good. He places an increased speed, breaks attack, and then puts a veil and a shield on all allies, so he's pretty fun too. Decreases damage received from skills by all allies under veil by 5%. So I guess that's a little extra. There, I would imagine it stacks, but who knows. So sure, just do this. We just got to keep moving here. Always do this too. Put your auto on and ×2 on right away. You can do it, I think, on literally the first level of the game, or at least the second one. I think you can. So, to anyone that's genuinely a new player that's watching this, definitely just do that right away. It's going to save you time right away. And the first 2 to 3 days of this game are you like speed running the game. You want to go as fast as possible, clear as many dungeons as possible, as many campaign areas as possible, because you will get more points for the starter tournament, which is going to be giving you a chance to get some speed gear and potentially a shard if you win it, I think, an ancient shard, which will probably be a rare, but it's definitely worth going for it. I mean, you always have a chance to get an epic or a legendary, and there's a lot of great epics in this game that can help your account, actually. A lot of the rares are trash. Some of them are good, like, actually, miraculously, the only ancient shard I pulled, this guy is actually pretty good. So there is that. Maybe I actually start farming food right away. I don't know. Even though I've got this mythical, the first the first thing I need to do here is get Kale up to 6-star if I can, unless I get something even better. If you got like a Queen Eva or something, this account would be so ridiculous if I got or a Ray too. Ray is a dark elf, I think magic affinity, legendary, that does AoE skill 1. It might be AoE on all 3 skills, and then Queen Eva is, I think, the same thing. She has an AoE on skill 1, or she has an AoE that resets when she kills an enemy, so they're both great farmers. So that would be like an instance where it's like, okay, you can probably toss Kale. Or not toss him, I would still build him, because he's still going to be good for Dragon and Clan Boss, but in terms of tossing him, I meant just like leaving him at 5-star would be fine. But yeah, you want to focus very, very hard in on just Kale, really. At the start, obviously, I have a mythical champion I'm going to be working on too. If you get another good epic or a legendary, there are like really great epics in this game. There are multiple epics that are better than a lot of legendaries. That's every game. Some stuff is bad. It doesn't matter. It's the highest rarity or whatever. Although all the new mythicals that came out, they all look at least good. The one I got seems to be nutty, but yeah. Oh, what a rookie mistake. Okay. So you want to get through here with 2 or fewer champions and no losses. So I would, again, just do those right away. Just use Kale. He should be able to clear just fine early on like this. So yeah. Another thing too is you just want to get the tavern open. Don't use that mega barrel you get until you get a champion to the 6-star level 1, because then it takes them from level 1 to level 60 and will save you a ton of time farming. That's a pretty key thing too. You don't want to use it on a 3-star and then that's a complete waste. That is an unbelievable waste to do that. So yeah, only use those mega barrels on stuff you have 6-starred at level 1, and then you take it up to level 60, and then it's just good to go at that point. We didn't quite make it. All right. I guess I didn't make a terrible mistake, so let's just get through here. Let's use these. I should get through just fine. And we can unlock some stuff here, as long as we get to level 6. Oh, everybody gets Crusader, too. Sniper is okay. Crusader, I think, is just straight up food. Yeah, literally everyone in the game will get Crusader and Sniper. I'm 100% sure at this point that Crusader is intentionally dropped at stage 3 or 4, whatever stage it dropped at. And then if you didn't know, you should probably just pick Kale. Yeah, I mean, Kale is the best starter. I think Aethel is pretty filthy too. If you're a whale, I might even just go for Aethel. If you know, or not a whale even, if you're gonna spend a couple $100s, for summoning stuff at the beginning of the game, then I think Aethel is probably the better choice. You might get Kale anyway, but you have all those other opportunities to find a different, better poisoner at the epic or potentially even legendary level. So that is something to consider as well. You can do these referral links also for yourself, where you can get this. I think everyone just calls it Demarsa. And then Cronam here is a lot harder to get. That takes a lot of time, but you can get her very easily. There are multiple videos on getting your referral links done and getting through and just getting Dharma. So this takes like 20 minutes to complete, or 30 minutes, I think. It's not long. It might take even less. I might be exaggerating a bit. And the first couple days too, the first week, you want to absolutely fly through these progress missions as quickly as you possibly can get through them. You want to get through them. So because this account is like 3 months old, because I haven't procced the starter tournament until now, it shouldn't be up until now. It should open now, I would imagine. It should be the same for the dungeons too. Wonderful. So the novice tournament is eligible for me to go into. Don't collect this pot until you have gone through all of your energy. And if you collect it now, you're only getting 33. If I collect it later, I'm getting at least 60 or 70, I would think. You can move pretty quickly in this game. So things like that, but that's pretty insane though. The tavern opened. We're going to probably go ahead right away and just do this. Are you sure you want to use this XP barrel? It will instantly increase the champion's level to the highest possible level for their rank. So even the game is telling you, please don't waste this material. Only use it on these 6 stars here. There we are. Level 6 with a level 60 mythical champion. Absolutely insane. Absolutely nutty. And I mean, 20,000 HP, bunch of attack and defense. I mean, she's not going to do a bunch of damage, but it's insane that she's already this high up. Of course, they do take higher level ascension pots. It will be relatively difficult to get her ascended early on like this. Later on, it's fine. You can farm like stage 15 or whatever and get these kind of fast. But for where I'm at, it's going to be mildly difficult. So things to look out for right here at the beginning. Just, again, it'll say right here, you need to win arena battles and raiding dungeons and going through and beating campaign locations. So it has nothing to do with summoning, and it has nothing to do with leveling up champions. If it had to do with leveling up champions, I'd be crushing this tournament right now. But yeah, these you can get over and over again. It's for every battle you win. For dungeon stages and campaign stages, it's the first time you beat it, you get the points, and then you keep moving on. So a lot of people are able to get to Brutal. There's obviously no points for getting through Nightmare here, because you are a whale if you're going through Nightmare on the first day. You are literally spending money. You are playing the account extremely hard, or the first couple days or whatever. So I have 2 days here to complete. Everybody like me just started now, so we're going to just rip on through here. So I think I'm going to pause it here, just move a little farther ahead, and then probably have some finishing things to talk about. Before I continue, actually, I do have things to say about the challenges. I'm obviously zeroed out on all of them. You want to go through and do these as quickly as possible as well. Just use mystery shards to get through those. I got lucky and just got all the different varieties. So then you can upgrade skills as well. And then I would do Kale for this, upgrade 1 skill into Kale, and then win campaign with 4 champions of level 20 or higher. That should happen pretty quickly anyway. I wouldn't be too concerned about it, but yeah, you can probably do this one right away. I think they might give you a book right away. They might, yeah. So I do have a rare book here. We'll throw that into Kale and just keep pushing there, and I think that was a free one that everyone gets. I don't know where that would have come from if it wasn't free to get. It doesn't come from there. Daily login. Okay, oh, it was the second day. That's my bad. So that was a second day thing. There should be something in missions here. Maybe you can go through and get one. Yeah, clearing the second or third stage there will get you one as well. So, yeah. One other thing to mention too. These artifact challenges are egregious and irritating. I would do them immediately. They're so irritating, you're not going to want to do them later. Winning 3 weapons, or, helmets, shields, so on and so forth from different stages here is not bad, but it gets to a point where you have to get certain like you have to get attack percentage or so on and so forth, whatever, at a certain star level on the gear. Just unbelievable. It's so irritating, but I would recommend getting through it early on, because you're definitely not going to want to do it later. Okay, so another key thing here, to save as many resources as possible, you want to equip a champion with 4 artifacts. This is the 3rd mission, I think, 2nd or 3rd. Equipped a champion with 4 artifacts of level 4 or higher. So in here, you've got the challenges where you're winning stuff from the very first level of the game. Just put like 1-star or 2-star, whatever the lowest level you can is, onto a support type champion, you get War Maiden for free. So put them on her, of the lowest variety possible, 3 sets of all HP, the little heart green thing. And then you can do that, and then you can level those ones up to finish this mission here. So we got this done, and now we just have to go through and clear Arnok. And then this way we also have the support type champion with life artifacts and level 4. So there it was just random ones, I think. It could be any, but here we're getting the life artifacts done and this stuff done too. So you want to get as much stuff done as literally as quickly as possible at the beginning of the game here. So just another quick tip there. Alright, this is going to be the last piece here. I went through and did now part 2 of the artifact challenge. I went through and did all of these, so I guess we'll just collect them here. Again, just kind of a massive waste of time. You do get gear to sell, but it just seems like really irritating and repetitive. But yeah, I don't know. It is silver. So anyway, the important part here is showing what's next. Upgrading 12 artifacts to level 4 or higher. So I'm going to go and do that probably on camera here. I pulled a Saurus from Mystery Shards. This is a fantastic unit to go ahead and build. It has 2 AoE skills, both on the first and the second skill. It is Spirit Affinity, so it does work in campaign in the 12th one, the 12th stage of campaign, 12th chapter. It does work there because of its affinity, so that's good. So I'm just going to give it some of the gear we got for free here, just to give it some extra attack percent, and I will be leveling it up to probably 4-star today, I'd hope. I don't know, it might be a better idea to just go for just Kale today. I mean, theoretically, Kale is your farmer, but he's good for Clan Boss too, and for Dragon, but I think Saurus is probably just the better option for farming. You know, the base stats aren't too far off, because Kale is just a rare, and then Saurus is a green uncommon, so Kale does have a little bit of higher stats, but for a consistent AoE clearing, I think Saurus is definitely your best option there. You can run Zephyr Sniper as well, because she does pretty well in Spider as well, but I mean, you can make the same argument for Saurus. So just an egregious amount of things, limited offers. I mean, they can hardly fit on the same screen at this point. If you're going to go through and buy any of these, I think this seems fine to me. For like Polarium pricing, this seems good. This will save you some farming. This will get you a unit to the 5-star level, but it is kind of lackluster everywhere else. I mean, the skill tomes are cool, but yeah, I don't know if this might not be worth it. $10 for 2 voids and 3 ancients, a book. This is okay value. You get a personal builder pack already. This is actually really high value if you're going to spend money. Again, this is a free-to-play series, but I figured I'd show it because they're pushing it pretty hard. Only 25 minutes left to get this Warrior Circle pack. You could go through here. I'd probably do it this way, like this, because you're going to get so much energy anyway that once you get to the point where maybe you do want to auto-battle something, like a campaign, you have the auto-battles there. Theoretically, though, the arena refills are probably the highest value, because you're actually helping to fill your Great Hall faster. But, I mean, it's up to you. But these two, I think, are pretty universal. That's what people would pick. And then you got pack strings. You got just whatever other stuff they want to sell. Bunch of energy packs here. So, yeah, just a ton of monetization. Again, I've said it before, be extremely careful about spending money in this game. Always put your family first, or yourself, your own financial needs, whatever it is first. Don't get kicked out of your home or apartment, or make sure that you're doing all right in life, because this game can get extremely hard to stop spending. It's a very, very addictive game. Very addictive to spend money at this game too. So anyway, we just have one more champion here, selling Primal Shards already. That's fun. I mean, that makes sense actually. They did just come out, but Yeah, then we'll upgrade these. These are a bunch of... I have the 3 lifesteal artifacts from the... it's like the first thing you get when you log in, where you get Shaman. That I think it's a Shaman. It's the Force Affinity Orc you get after 7 days. I have the Perception pieces because I have the Sun Wukong one running at the same time. So I'm getting Lifesteal and Perception every day now, which will be extremely helpful to have both of those coming in. So yeah, it's just nice to have gear that's already this high of level. I intend to get some speed gear with at least a speed boot at the 3-star variety for my Mythical, just to get her faster, and she can help with farming as well because of that AoE A1. But yeah, I think Saurus might be the one that I'm a little more interested in. Yeah, I don't know. We've got options. Got some options. For other people, it's really just like Kale, and then you might pick up a Saurus as well. You might get a Shield Guard, you might get a Zephyr Sniper. There are some other things you can pick up here. Got our dailies done. That's awesome. Always want to get your dailies done. And then I think with that, we are pretty much good to go. I'll show the next thing here. Just to show, I think it's the next one, part 4. So you have to start winning stuff from here. Win a 3-star weapon from Sewer of Arnok Stage 1. And that goes all the way throughout here. So again, I would recommend just picking them up and getting them done here and good to go. So yeah, anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.